So, where exactly you from?
I'm from Dallas, Pleasant Grove area.
That's
man.
that PG.
Yeah, man, it's like I'm from Dallas, so I went to school in Garland, South Garland.
Mm.
It was pretty cool. Like high school kind of breezed by for me, but I can say I was just I mainly know the Garland area better than I would the Pleasant Grove area, but I'm from there though, so shout out D-Town.
And based off how you present yourself and everything, as far as what I've seen, you don't really present like you're a different type of artist. So you don't really do the rapping about killing shit and all the extra shit. Like not really.
It's just, I think, man, it's funny. I don't know if y'all for whoever y'all watch this, but in New York, how they talking about banning drill music and shit.
Oh,
it's kind of crazy. I don't know if that would necessarily stop anything, but at the same time, it's not like like a movie or a fucking game or something like that. These are niggas that are actually rapping about shit that actually happened. Like
type shit.
Yeah, pulling up on an op. Busting them, busting a nigga head off. I'm just like, bro, I can't. This is even coming from the fact of like me even offering audio engineering services and even like hearing shit like that. I'm just like, man, I think seeing like May He Rest, like seeing what happened like to like Mo3 and other artists that kind of shit that's also happened to like Nipsey and stuff. Yeah. I feel like that should be a lesson that we should learn from. Because
Nick,
bro,
you don't know niggas ain't going for
that.
Like, come on, let's be realistic, man.
The saddest thing that
at the end of the day,
I'm hopeful, but
I get it. That's cool because at least somebody, you know what I'm saying, is hopeful. But it's like at the end of the day, people gonna make decisions based off, you know what I'm saying, how they feel and like. And me personally, like I like working with those type of artists, but it's hard when it comes to like shows and stuff like that because you can't get really booked a lot because the venue might get shot up, or you know what I'm saying. Like that's why I try to work with different type of artists.
Exactly. It's crazy. It's funny that you mention that, man, because the thing is about that, like people don't realize with that kind of lifestyle, like you always have to be looking over your shoulder. Not only that. All that money, like for example, some people aren't smart enough to know what to do with that money. So it's like, you hustling and earning street money, but how long can that last before you get caught up? Exactly. And as far as you said with the shows, like for example, when Yella Beezy and Mo3 was beefing, some dumbass promoter, mind you, if you're an artist watching this, hell, be able to be careful of these shady ass promoters. But some dumbass promoter booked them at the same show. At the same show. And I'm just like, bro, that's a fucking liability.
That's that. Like, and then you, like, he said that to, in one of his songs, Mo3 said that in one of his songs, like, nigga, we got booked at the same show, but I wasn't tripping. I was just there for the money. So I kind of feel like he wasn't really on that at that night, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't personally know Yella Beezy's, but based off what I've seen, like he didn't play that situation right, and I feel like he made it seem like he the big dog around here, so he control everything that's going on. Yeah. Which he kind of did at the time, but me personally, I think Yella Beezy kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing musically. I can't really speak on him. I don't really know him too well, but at the same time, it's just like on whoever people gotta realize. How much shit that goes into putting together shows, especially as artists get more and more and more, popular. There is more shit that goes into the shows that has to be accounted for.
Exactly.
But especially when you have dudes like that. Like, you mean to tell me, like, bro, like, some niggas is like, I'm not gonna have no security. Bullshit, and you need security. Because
exactly, of the person you are and what you represent.
At the end of the day, it's like, the person that you are necessarily, you gotta realize you're a high value member. You're a high value
gang member.
Yeah. Not even just that. But you're people know of you.
Exactly.
And the thing is, you have to be wary of that. And not only that, the people that's also with you. Like for example, my entourage, everybody that I fuck with personally. Cause I don't fuck with too many people on a personal note. Or having too many people around them that's on the same team. Like, I talk to the same people all the fucking time. Like, I'm cool with a lot of people, but they don't mean they're in my circle.
Exactly.
But the same fucking people I fuck with, they're not like I try to make sure that everybody I fuck with, I know I don't represent any bullshit or fuckity fuck shit. So everybody that's around me, they're not gonna need any of that shit too. Like we have to realize, like, dude, we're trying to get booked for shows, we're trying to get money, we're trying to get in a better situation and environment.
Yeah.
And as far as my concern, as far as street shit, like I can't. It's not much that I can speak on, but I feel like as a black male that grew up in certain environments and seen certain shit.
Yeah.
It's like at the same time, at the end of the day, people can claim like, oh yeah, I own this street. You don't own shit. The government own that shit. You want to own that shit? Hey, how about we all put up dollars together and we own this shit together? We don't own this shit. Like we gonna die and then you gonna get killed and the next nigga's gonna take over the block. Just for somebody to get locked up.
Exactly, and I like how you come about, you know what I'm saying, really like explaining the situation, because a lot of people don't like, most people don't like to hear it anyway, but you know, we don't own anything. As us black people, we don't own shit. We're starting to catch up, but we're catching up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, on the late side, you know. But I like the enthusiasm that you have, the mindset you have, because a lot of people don't have, a lot of artists don't have that type of mindset.
I think what it is, man, I guess because what it is, like growing up, seeing some shit I've seen, but like having I'm not gonna lie, my father, I know he's like, some people call him, that's like they would call him my stepfather, but I say he's my real father because he raised me, and my mother. And the thing is, with that, man, I feel like, you know, sometimes I think it's just a matter of influence and who you have around you.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I am going to give myself credit for, you know, going out to learn shit by myself.
Yeah.
Just because I've just always liked learning shit. And the thing is, I think, like how the saying goes, you know, they say your environment makes you.
Yeah.
So sometimes, you know, you gotta. I even had like some bullshit friends. I talked about this in the last podcast I was on. And I think
I seen that motherfucker too.
Yeah,
I think I just seen that hoe. Like, yeah.
I think, and the thing is, you have to surround yourself around people that have like-minded goals, because if you don't, if you're a diamond in the rough and you surrounded by bullshit, like that will crush you. You can't let that happen. Life is gonna happen. Some shit happened to me recently. I'm not afraid to admit this, with my fucking car. Like my fucking transmission, that shit blew the fuck out. Damn. Car's fucking, I can get it fixed, but it's like, you know, it's like, well, fuck, I might as well get another car. You know, shit happens. Life's gonna happen. You know, you can't prepare for certain things. But what you can do is, it's like, what can you do? If you're young, I mean, you might as well go for what you know. Go chase your fuck. Do whatever you can. So to later on, you're gonna look back in your life when you're 75 and be like, damn, I did all this shit, and you're happy.
Exactly.
You know, the worst thing I've seen, like, is seeing a man with regret in his eyes. That's some of the worst shit you can see, because this is somebody that you look at and they look at you and they're just like, damn, I wish I was in your shoes, or damn, I wish I would have done this. Yeah. So, hell, I know, like I said, I don't really speak on street shit, but if you are into that shit right now, you're watching this, I would advise you, like, you know, it's not too late for you. Like, especially if you're young, it's not too late. Mm-hmm. It's never too late to want to change shit around. Shit, some of your fucking favorite people in the world right now, like, I don't know if you know, like, y'all know him, but Bill Burr, that nigga, he's a comedian. That nigga, to me, I fuck with Bill Burr. He all white dude. I think he's like, he does stand up and he got a podcast and shit, but he said, at the age I am now, 23, he said he was lost at my age. And he said he was sleeping on the fucking futon in a shitty studio apartment. This nigga had it bad. Like, it was to the point where, like, that nigga didn't really blow up in comedy till he was like 35 type shit. And if you a rapper seeing this or an artist seeing this, you think rappers got it bad or hard out here? Nigga, try being a comedian. At least you can say with a song, hey, damn, that beat, why somebody performing like, yeah, that beat went hard at the least, even if you don't like them. But comedy, you just up there telling jokes. You don't like that shit, they gonna just be staring at your ass. Like,
shit, hell yeah,